Good morning, children. We'll continue the class now. Let's start with science. So last lesson for your science and everyday life. So this is in the previous class what did we see, children? So about the reversible and the irreversible changes. Now we are going to see the waste generated in our environment. Now waste is any substance which is discarded after primary use. After using it, so which one is discarded? We are throwing it. That is called as a waste. Now it is worthless. Worthless is a that is worthless, defective and of no use. That is another no use it is waste. Then they are unwanted and undesirable material. That is harmful materials in social media. So they are unwanted. Waste are all unwanted materials for us. So waste is any substance which is discarded after thrown. Okay, after every use. And it is worthless, defective and of no use. Okay, and they are unwanted also. They have no use for us. The waste useful, so it is unwanted for us, and it's an undesirable, unpleasant material also. Then in that waste we will see household waste, household waste, and waste from school. Waste from school. Okay, we are going to see this two something that is household waste and the waste from the school. Now, if you take household waste from home, say in the household, that is enough from the house. What we are going to take? Waste from the house. So, waste from the home is known as a household waste. What are the waste we are taking from the houses? They are called as a household waste. Now, solid waste disposed from home. Solid waste, let's say, and apartments, that is a flat systems in apartments, comprise of garbage and rubbish. That is, garbage and rubbish like bottles, cans, clothing, waste compost, disposable items, disposable items, then food packings. Now, food packing waste food packing. Then newspapers, old newspapers, magazines and trimmings. Trimmings are nothing but the small cuttings of the small pieces. That is garbage and the rubbish. So what are the rubbish? I said bottles, cans, clothing, then disposable food packings, what I said, then the old newspapers, magazines and all. And we can classify the household waste now. Okay, so what is the household waste? I said waste from home is known as the household waste, and the solid waste are disposed from the home and apartments. That is like garbage and the rubbish. Rubbish are the bottles, cans, old newspapers, magazines, and all things. Then we can classify this household waste like organic waste and toxic waste. Organic and the toxic. Toxic is nothing but the poisonous. Okay, toxic is nothing but the poisonous waste. Then household waste if we take kitchen waste. So kitchen gravy vegetables cut அதோட peels எல்லாம் இருக்கும். So when she cuts the vegetables, அந்த peels எல்லாம் எடுப்பாங்க. மேல அந்த skin எல்லாம் எடுப்பாங்க இல்லையா? அதுவும் போட்டு cook பண்ணுவாங்க கிடையாது. அந்த skin எல்லாம் எடுத்து என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க? She will throw it. She will throw it in the dustbin. So that is the kitchen waste. Then vegetables, flowers, leaves, fruits, இது எல்லாமே வந்து organic waste. Okay. Then if you take toxic waste like old medicines. So medicines எல்லாம் வந்து ரொம்ப அதெல்லாம் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஓல்டா இருக்கும் இல்லையா? அதெல்லாம். Then paints, chemicals, bulbs now the tube lights bulbs, then the spray cans, then fertilizers is a chemical which is added to a soil, that is called as a fertilizer, and it's what this fertilizer is used to increase the fertility of the land. So what is fertilizer? It's a chemical which is added to the soil to increase the fertility of the land. Next is a pesticide. Pesticide is used for destroying the insects. Puchikoli solrunga, that is used for destroying the insects. And the containers, batteries, shoe polish, these are also toxic waste. So if you take organic waste, what are the kitchen waste, like then vegetables, flowers, leaves and fruits. Okay, these are the organic waste. A toxic acid as well as a poisonous waste. Yeah. So that is like old medicines, chemicals, paint, then fertilizers. So what is fertilizer? I said that is it's a chemical added to the soil to increase the fertility of the land. That is called as a fertilizer. What is pesticide? I told you all. Pesticides. What is pesticide? It is used to destroy the insects. Okay, that is particularly again. Yeah, that is it is used to destroy the insects. Then containers, boxes, yeah, batteries, shoe polish. So all these are the toxic waste. So these are the household waste. Now in that let's see the next is the recyclable waste. So we saw organic waste, toxic waste and the recyclable waste. This is the first one, that is organic we saw. Second one we saw is the toxic waste and third one is the recyclable waste. Recyclable waste. That is converting the waste into the new materials. Either நம்ம waste எடுத்து வந்து அவங்க என்ன மாத்துறாங்க? New material மாத்துறாங்க. That is மீண்டும் வந்து நம்ம வந்து என்ன பண்ணலாம்? உபயோகிக்கலாம். சரியா? So for example paper, glass, metals and plastics. So these can convert the waste into the new materials. நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம்? இது வந்து நம்ம வந்து திருப்பியும் the waste வந்து எடுத்து new material convert பண்ணலாம். So that is called as a recyclable waste. Next if you take the solid waste. What is the fourth one? Solid waste. That is clothes soiled with blood and other body fluids. So these are called as a solid waste. That is clothes with blood and other body fluids. These are called as a solid waste. Then next is the e-waste. What is the e-waste? That is electronic waste. E is nothing but the electronic. Okay, electronic waste. What is E is called as a electronic waste. And this computer parts, electronic materials, cell phone parts, CFL. CFL. What is CFL? That is compact fluorescent light. CFL means C stands for compact, F fluorescent, L stands for light. Okay, CFL, compact fluorescent light bulbs. So these are the electronic waste, that is computer parts, then electronic materials, cell phone parts and CFL bulbs. So these are the electronic waste. So first what we saw the household waste children, that is organic waste, that is kitchen waste, what did I tell you all? Vegetables, flowers, leaves, fruits, these are the organic waste. And toxic waste, that is toxic waste, what did I say? Poisonous waste. In that old medicines, paints, chemicals, bulbs, fertilizers and pesticides, already I explained to you. Then containers, batteries and shoe polish. So these are the toxic waste. Then recyclable, what did I say? That is converting the waste into new materials. As a new material. That is paper, glass, metals and plastics. The next solid waste is clothes with the blood and other body fluids. These are called as a solid waste. Then e-waste, what did I say? Electronic waste. So computer parts, electronic materials, cell phone parts, CFL bulbs, these are the electronic waste. Now see here student, do you know they are given in that 40 million tons of electronic waste is generated every year worldwide. That is 40 million tons of electronic waste is produced every year in the world. Then e-waste, that is electronic waste, comprises 70% of overall toxic waste. So 70% of the toxic waste in electronic waste. 100%. 70% of the electronic waste we can see in the overall toxic waste. Toxic means poisonous, I already said. Then e-waste contains hundreds of substances, of which many are toxic. So e-waste we can see many there. In that many are toxic. The next we go to waste from school. Next we are going to see household we finished. Now we are going to see the waste from school. this waste from school. You leave many waste materials inside your classrooms and throw away many things in the school campus. So when you go to the school, what happens is fully you will be in the class. So what you will do, you will throw many things in the classroom. You sharp pencil sharpening and the waste on pencil, pen and even in the school campus also, that is even the food also, you waste from the food, the food package. That is, if they are not collected and disposed properly, disposed or throw properly, the environment will be polluted. The environment will pollute, that is, it will contaminate. So, papers, pen and its parts, blades, chocolate covers, maybe chocolate, chocolate snacks and covers, so this have to be disposed properly. And plastic items are found in the school environment. So, school environment papers, pen, parts, then blades, chocolate covers, and food plastic items and school environment. The single most common material generated in school is food waste. So, main of another food waste. That is, food is not only wasted but is also thrown away everywhere. Food waste it is thrown everywhere, making your surrounding unclean. Surrounding unclean. So you leave many waste materials inside your classroom and throw away many things in the school campus. If they are not collect panama, the dispose panama, the environment will be polluted. So what are those things you are throwing? That is papers, pen, blades, chocolate covers, plastic items. These and all you can see in the school environment. And what happens is the main material generated is a food waste. Not only are wasting it, you are throwing away everywhere, making your surrounding unclean. So, in the survey conducted, survey means it's collecting data, that's collected survey, it is found that food waste contains 23.9% of the total waste. That is, food waste itself, almost 23.9% of the waste generated in the school. And recyclable paper like cardboard, white paper and mixed papers accounted 23.5% of the total waste. So, here now food waste is just 23.9%. So, other than like cardboard, it is recyclable. It is converted into new materials like cardboard, white paper and mixed papers. This amounts to 23.5% of the total waste. So, food waste is 23.9%. So, to keep our surrounding clean, we need to have a proper waste disposal system. So, now the waste disposal system we have to have a proper waste disposal system. And next we are going to do the need for proper disposal of waste. So, that we say with so much of waste lying everywhere, what do you think we should do? So, surrounding full of waste. So, what we should do for that? We urgently need a proper waste management system. So, what do we need? We need a waste management system. Waste management system. So, waste management is needed for the following reasons. So, why do we need this food management system? First, to control pollution. Control now, to control pollution. First is to control pollution. So, to control pollution, various pollutions like water pollution, air pollution and soil pollution. So, these can be avoided. Like water pollution, air pollution and soil pollution. These can be avoided. Water, air and soil pollution can be avoided. Okay. So, to avoid this pollution, what we have to do? Water, air and the soil pollution can be avoided. Next is to conserve natural resources. Conserve means power. Okay. Conserve natural resources. So, how will you conserve the natural resources? Waste disposal is important for the conservation of a natural resource like forest, minerals and the water. So, waste disposal is very much important for the conservation. Okay, forest, minerals and water conserve the waste dispose இந்த waste dispose பண்ணாம அது என்ன ஆகும், இந்த waste எல்லாம் போய் இந்த தண்ணியில ஃபாரஸ்ட்ல போய் சேர்ந்துச்சுன்னா it will pollute, contaminate ஆகும் forest இருக்கட்டும், அந்த minerals இருக்கட்டும், water இருக்கட்டும் இல்லையா. So for the conservation of this natural resources, what we have to do, we have to do the waste disposal. It's very important to keep our natural resources clean. Okay. The next is to control the spread of diseases. To control spread of diseases. So this spread of infectious disease. Infectious is nothing but this, that is transmitting from one to another people. That is infectious disease. Infectious disease. This can be controlled. Okay, so the spread of the infectious diseases can be controlled by the waste disposal management. Next is recycle. Recycle for further use. Recycle for further use. That is, waste can be recycled to get products for further use. Okay, so waste can be recycled to get new products. Okay, for further use we can use. That's why we can use for the future. That is the need for the proper disposal. What did I say? To control pollution. That is like water pollution, air pollution, and soil pollution. These can be avoided. Next, to conserve. This is natural resources we can conserve by disposing the waste materials. Next, we can control the diseases like infectious disease can be controlled. Next, the waste can be recycled. Waste can be recycled for the further use. Next is the ways to reduce waste. What ways to reduce waste? நம்ம waste எப்படி வந்து கம்மி பண்ணலாம்? Okay, waste வந்து எப்படி கம்மி பண்ணலாம்? To reduce waste. The best place to start changes is our home. So home the first one அப்படி அத பண்ண reduce பண்ண போறோம். We need to learn how to reduce, reuse that is using again, and recycle. Recycle நம்ம எப்படி திருப்பியும் நம்ம அதை உபயோகிக்க போறோம் இல்லையா? The following particles will be helpful to reduce waste in our home and school environment. So these are the we are going to see now practices. That is, use reusable and recyclable bags and containers. அதாவது நம்ம ஒரு பேக் எடுத்தா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம், அது reusable-ஆ இருக்கணும். ஒரே டைம் எடுத்து போயிட்டு அதை அப்படியே டிஸ்போஸ் பண்ற மாதிரி இருக்கக்கூடாது. It can be used for reusable. ஓகே, பேக்ஸ் இருக்கட்டும், கண்டெய்னர்ஸ் இருக்கட்டும், அது எப்பவுமே நம்ம வந்து அது reusable-ஆ இருக்கணும். Next, avoid one-time use items. For example, plastic bag எடுக்கிறீங்க, அதை எடுத்து போயிட்டு என்ன பண்ணுறீங்க, அதை வந்து டிஸ்போஸ் பண்ணிக்கிறீங்க. So you have to avoid that and use items which can be used permanently. எப்பவுமே யூஸ் பண்ற மாதிரி இருக்கணும். Then segregate means you have to separate waste into biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Okay, so these are the two ways. That is, biodegradable means that is green waste, that is food, this and all is the biodegradable. And non means like plastic, metals, paints, tires. These are also the non-biodegradable waste. And hand over them to the municipal and the corporation people who collect them. Compared to our normal, so we have to separate. That is organic biodegradable waste and the non-biodegradable segregate means you have to separate. Panni நம்ம வந்து அந்த குப்பை எடுக்க வருவாங்க municipal and corporation people, they will collect them. Then do not throw away your waste everywhere. குப்பை வந்து நீங்க எங்கேயும் வந்து அங்கங்க போடக்கூடாது. You should not throw your waste everywhere. Put them in the dustbins. What you have to do, you have to put them in the dustbins and dispose them properly. Throw it properly. Then don't waste food. It's an important one. Don't waste food. Waste food in schools can be collected and used to feed clothes. So these can be collected and used to feed the cattle. Then organic waste, that is waste from the plant or the animal. These are the organic waste which can be converted into manure. That is animal term used for the fertilizing the land. Fertilizer can be used as a manure or a fertilizer. Okay, children. So what are the ways to reduce waste? That is, you can use reusable and recycling bags and containers. And next one, we should avoid the one-time use items which we can, and the things we should use which can be used permanently. Then we have to separate the waste to bio and the non-biodegradable waste, and then you can give it to the corporation people who collect them. Then you should not throw your waste everywhere. What you have to do, you have to put it in the dustbin and dispose them properly. That is, throw them properly. Next, you have to not waste food. Children, don't waste food. This waste food in the schools can be collected and given as a feed to the cattle. Okay. Then the organic waste can be converted into into manure. Okay, children. So these are the waste generated environment. We saw about the household waste and the waste from the school, and what are the means of the proper disposal, and what are the ways to reduce waste. So these are the things we saw, children, now. So by this we are finishing the lesson. So we'll start with the new lesson in the next class. Thank you.